welcome to this new tutorial about getting started with Matlab. So this is the first tutorial that we'll see today about Matlab. If you are new to the Matlab and just wanted to get started with, so this is where you will start. As soon as you download the Matlab and then you'll open the window, this is what you will see on your screen. This is the default layout, maybe a little bit changed for different versions, but most part this would be this screen that you will see. So we'll get into the details about what are the various options available and how we can make use of them in this introductory video and some high level details. So let's get started. On top here you can see this is a tool strip, and within tool strip there are a couple of options you can see. This is like new script, this is new script, live script. From here you can open new files. Here you can open the folder and then select files. Here you can find files in certain location. It's kind of a search option. And then this is the import tool. Then this is the save workspace. So I'll briefly talk about workspace as well. So if there are some variables in workspace, you can save those by using this save command. And then there are like new variables, you can create new variables. A lot of different options are available here. Another important one is like Simulink. You can create a Simulink model from here and start using Simulink. And then there is a layout option where you can change the current layout and make it according to what you want. And then there is a preferences option, so bunch of options in this also, like for example memory, default memory is something, and then you want to change that default memory of Matlab, so here you can do that. Also a lot of other options as well within preferences, and then some add-ons. So various options are available that you can use from there. Now within that you can see there are also like other ribbons. For example, this is the plot. So if you have data, then you can select that data and make a plot, whatever kind of plot you want. There are a bunch of different options there. If you click on this, there's a drop down menu, and within drop down menu you can see a lot of different kind of plots available. So you can make these plots by selecting these layouts. Then within apps there are like curve fitting apps, optimization, similarly PID controller if you want to tune the PID controller. So a lot of different options in apps as well. Then there is an editor, so this corresponds to the window. This corresponds to the window like the editor window where you write the script, and within that script you can use these different options. So when you write the script, then you run it. So this is the button with which you will run. So there are a lot of different options available. Then this is publish. This is more of when you complete the code and then you want to print it in the form of like a presentable form. So you can use, for example, this publish command to publish that document. A bunch of options available here as well. Then there is a view option, so that is again shortcut to the layout which you are seeing here. Let's go to the home. You can see this is layout, and similarly this is view as well. Most of the options are common here. Like for example, you want to zoom in, zoom out, then full screen, data strips, each and everything is available here. If we talk about little bit about the other windows, this is the workspace that you will see. So the workspace basically stores the variables that you define. And this is the command window here. This is the command window. In this you will write the command. So sometimes when you download the Matlab and you open it, your command window will show like this. Would be like whole of this place would be a command window, and you will not see this portion which is the script portion unless you create. And sometimes like if you open the script, then you will see this kind of window. So this goes back and forth. However, this is the command window. And within command window, if I type, let's say x is equal to 2, I create a variable that has value of 2 and enter it. So you can see variable created as x is equal to 2 in workspace, and you can open it up and you can see this is the variable which has the value of 2 here. And I can close this up from here, cross sign, so I'll close it up. Now on the left hand side there is a current folder pan. So you can see here. This is the current working folder where your file is from where you have opened, and you can see the path here. It's like volume, then home, then media, then YouTube, then Matlab, and within Matlab these are the 4 folders. Let's verify this, that is it right. So let me go back to home. Here you can see home, and then media, and then YouTube, and then Matlab. Very well. So you can see one, getting started, input, plotting, etc. So you can see all these folders here. And now let's see if we further get into getting started. We can see getting started and see there are 2 files, and let's see here what is in there. See, getting started and preto. So that well defines what is in there. If I click on any of the file, so currently this below here is the detail pane. This one is the detail pane. This one is the detail pane. So if I click on any of the file in current folder, let's say this one, so it will show me the detail of this image, and you can see the image also appear. If I close it down a little bit low, you can see its size is reduced and it can be increased. So this is some of the high level details about the files. For example, you click on this file, so it will show that this is kind of a script file, so it shows you the details of script, right? Now if you want to change this layout, for example, you don't want to see this workspace here, right? You can click here and then you can say close, right? So now you can't see it, but now at certain point you want to see it again, so you'll go to home and you'll see layout, and then you can, here you can see there is a workspace. You can click here and it will show up, right? Now you can see a lot of these windows combined in this one window, and if you want to undock them, you can click here. See, this is currently docked, so you will say undock, and when you'll undock, you can see this window is now undocked. Now if you want to put it back, you will click here and then you will see dock, and now it is again back there, right? There is another good command, like for example, you are writing something and you want to write it again. For example, you want to say x equal to 2 again. You will hit the top arrow button on your keypad, and you can see bunch of commands in the history will appear, and you can select any one of them, right? So let's say enter, and you can see x is equal to is assigned again. If you want to see all those commands in a tab, you can click layout, and then you can see command history, and then you can see docked. So now you can see all of the different commands that were entered in the past. You don't want to rewrite them again, you can just copy a command and then you can enter it. For example, let's say I want to enter this command. Let's see, let's pick up this clear all, right? So I'll command C and then command V, and then you can see it has cleared your workspace. Clear all means clear your workspace. And now if you want to remove it, you can just close it up, right? And you can also see this function. So if you click on this, you can see bunch of functions available within Matlab. These are readily available functions that you can use. For example, let's say I want to create a random matrix that has random entries of a certain order. So I'll see RAND, which is command in Matlab that creates random vectors. So within random vectors, you can see this command random. So there is a description about it, about syntax, what you want to enter, and you can read about it. And there is also an option of more help, where you can get more help and read more documentation to understand this function. Let's say I select it and hit enter, so you will see this comes up. Now I want to say that, let's say I want 3 by 3 matrix with random entry, so I'll see 3 by 3. I'll hit enter and it populates a 3 by 3 matrix. Now it is random, you can see, and I again hit it, it will have different entries. See, it has different entries, so it will create a matrix of random variables. So these are several different options. You can play around, and you can set up this layout according to the way you want it. Let's get little bit used to this, and then once you are good with it, then you can see my further videos about specific, like how we can plot, how we can create functions, how we can create vectors, different operations in vectors and different operations in matrices. So all of these kind of stuffs will be available in your coming up videos. So keep watching. See you next time.